Hello? Hello? Um, Let me just... No, I can't. Frick. There we go. This, let me see. Game cap, not this one. Um, it didn't work. Frick. Frick this. 1 second. There we go. Show my monitor. Yeah. Now we're gaming. For some reason, it takes like 2 seconds to work. I played Persona before. I played the original one, Persona 5, on PS4. For some reason, my model is really lagging. I played Persona on the PS4, the original one. I played Royal a little bit. I played like until half of it on, again, the PS4. So like the story is not new for me. There is stuff new for me that is like the I'll use English voices because it's what I'm accustomed to. I find the Japanese voices kind of funny. So the story is not new for me. I have not experienced.
Work of fiction.
Shut the fuck up. I have not experienced much of the what it was added on Royal. Like the extra semester and the other characters. I got some of their levels. Again, I played to the half of the game, but basically everything that is new to Persona Royal I haven't experienced. I'll play it on hard as soon as I can change the difficulty because this game is goo goo gaga baby shit easy.
Similarities, only those. The contract has. The world is not as it should.
I really like this game, even though it has been memed until oblivion because ATLUS is a money-hungry motherfucker. It was like one of the first games I played on my PS4.
Good. Now get running.
Was one of the first games that I played on my PS4 was really good. It is a really good game. I think I'll power through the tutorial because again I've already played this. The focus is not the story, the focus is playing the game.
Just run, get out of there. Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? Don't worry.
Stop right there.
Comparing power levels.
Let's go.
No threat. Get him, Joker.
You're mine.
Everyone else, head to position.
Persona!
Speed.
Ravage them! Persona! There!
Is the audio okay? Let me check real quick. I'm not sure because the game I can't let me try it again. It is okay. It is okay. I remember being so giddy when I bought this game. Because if I'm not mistaken, like, was it? No, no, I didn't work yet. Not sure. I think it was just because it was more content of a game that I already liked. One thing that I really don't like about this tutorial is that they teach you stuff for just for on the first palace to teach you all of it again.
Joker, stop!
And I'm not sure if this game has the same issue as Persona 3 had, Persona 4, where the new girl receives like an insurmountable amount of content that she has no right to receive.
It's been a while, but
Persona!
If I'm mistaken, these are weak too.
Persona! Go down!
No, they aren't.
a perfect 10.
Like this beginning glazes the shit out of her.
All right, let's do it.
And you seem to be enjoying every second of it.
Hard. Merciless I've never played on Merciless. Remember that you had to unlock it. Orpheus. Vex. Fate is stacked against you, blah 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 blah. Like to say progress, yes. I did not save. I'm not sure what I did, to be honest. I did not read. I remember there was like a humongo amount of like graphic changes to the game as well. Like the characters were much uglier, 3D models and stuff. Hello. IQQL. What the frick is this? C and R. Okay. I know this nigga. Okay. I wonder how fast our speedruns of this game is. One second. Putting this chat over there is really bad because the date is over there and it's difficult to read. Just also got into the game. I've played this a lot. I think I've played like 400 hours, 600 hours of this. But I wanted to play again because the Royal one I only played until half of it, until like mid of the year, and then I stopped for some reason. I lost. No, it's not a speedrun. It's not a speedrun. I got into half of the game, and then I lost Steam for some reason, and then I'm taking the opportunity that I'm streaming now to try to enjoy it again. It has been a long time. I also have Persona 3 downloaded, the new one, but I prefer this one because it's, I don't know, it's more, I'm more used to it, I'd say. I also really like the aesthetics, even though it's very memed nowadays. It's pretty cozy. I really like it. I just hope the Persona 6 they don't make it like the character. There has been a lot of people that think that the game will be like full. The MC will probably be female, but I really hope it's not. We'll not be making use of the DLC personas, by the way. They're very broken. Prepare for tomorrow. One thing that I really like about this game also is that the changes that it did to the original one, it's just a much more enjoyable game. You don't need to play 2 playthroughs to get everything. You have much more time, much more usable time. That's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Compared to the original one, it is a really big improvement. Which is not something that you can say compared to, for example, Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, where the changes, in my opinion, are much more marginal. I haven't played on computer, on the PC. I played on PS4. But I know you can get a Kami Piccolo for a nice set, but I won't be using the Persona, the DLC Personas. Because I think the Persona from like the Persona 3, you can get it for free, and he has like a move that deals absolute damage. It does like absolute damage, and it's completely broken. I don't want to trivialize the game. Bald motherfucker. One thing that I also noticed is when people draw Joker, they usually make his hair much more fluffier than it is. He has a pretty okay amount of hair. Like it's not that fluffy. The Jew with the big nose jails you.
Looks like you're up.
Really?
Do me a favor and be.
I'm not sure because I played this game so much that I internalized a bunch of stuff about it.
To reiterate, just so we're clear.
But I really think the Royal is such an easy game.
Everyone's
It's much easier than the original one. Like I was playing, again, I'm playing, saying this all from memory. I'm not sure if they've changed something on the computer because they can change it. Although they can change it on PS4 just as easily, but like I was playing on hard mode, and it was so easy. I did not need to make use of any of the special items, which is something that I usually do in this game, is hoard too much. I hoard too many items, too many healing and AP stuff, which again is something that I'm trying to change here. I won't be using any guides or anything.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time.
How do you get all the searches? Stats and confidence. It depends on the character. There are some that are locked until a certain period of time. Remember, there's one that it's like you only unlock it really late. For example, there's a kid that you see in Shibuya, if I'm not mistaken. Once you unlock Shibuya, there will be a kid. It's really hard to upgrade the kid because it's very late in the game. That's also very true. If you have a really good persona with Joker, one thing that I really want to do one time is to make a playthrough where you only play with Joker, because it's very much doable. But going back to it, there are some that you will only unlock after really late, and you really want to organize your time around them. On the original one, it was much more difficult. For example, when I finished my first playthrough of Persona, I did not achieve a single max level confidant, and I missed a whole bunch of them. And then I watched a bunch of videos about it, and it's normal because the first game, really, you have an extremely limited amount of time where you cannot max out everyone. But on Persona Royal, you can. You just need to be very aware of when you do it. There are some that don't appear if it's raining. That's some that only appear in certain conditions, certain days of the week. So you need to be mindful of everyone's level, and especially also what they give you. There are some that are really good, and others that are really bad. For example, there's that stupid bitch. Again, I'm talking as if you know the game. So if you don't, it's okay. But there's a stupid bitch that you meet on the red district that is a journalist. She's completely useless. I think this game made her a little bit better, but she's completely useless. You can like drag her until the end and just do it by the end. But also there's the thing that for every also something that you have to bear in mind. For every confidant, you'll have to do something in the game. I won't give you spoilers again because I'm not sure how much you know of the game. But there's a dungeon that you can go back and back every time. Every time you get on a high enough level with a character, I'm not sure if it's from the team as well, you have to do a thing. So it's due for you, I think it's every level 9, if I'm not mistaken. Level 9 or level 7. You get this special mission for you to do to continue interacting with the confidant and continue upgrading them. Stack a bunch of them and do it in a single day. Like stack 5 of them and then do it once. So you don't need to go to mementos that much. Which again, mementos, they changed it. It's much more enjoyable. Ryuji's ability where if you're stronger than the shadow, you already finish it. It's much better. You don't need to farm. One thing that I used to do a lot in the original one was farming.
Let's do it.
Because you got pennies. Oh yeah, I think it's Oya. I think it's Oya, the girl that you meet on the bar. Which date are you in? Like what's the date in your game? Is there anything that we can do already? I think not. I think until like the girl tries to kill herself, there's nothing much we can do. This is a Shahimango tutorial. 9, first playthrough. Month 9. What palace are you in? I don't remember what month. Is that Futaba Palace? Yeah, it's Futaba. It's not that bad actually. Futaba. You still have a lot of time. You still have a lot of time. But like, what did you spend most of the time doing? Like improving Joker or something? Because Futaba is around the middle of the game. I stopped playing this game on PS4 around Futaba's Palace. So it's not that bad. One thing that I don't think it's a spoiler, but if I'm not mistaken, for you to unlock the third semester, you need to have completed Akemi's, I think that's her name, the red hair girl, by then. By then I don't remember when. I think it was where the original game ended. If you have her social link maxed out, you unlock the third semester, which gives you a little bit more time. It's 3 months to continue improving stuff with the characters. There's even a special thing. For example, again, that's not a big spoiler. When winter starts, which is around January of the next year, you can send like Christmas cards to your confidants, and you get some points with them, some social link points with them, which also helps. Also, if you're on month 9, I think you already have like pretty good persona, so you don't need to improve a Joker that much. I'm leveling confidence when it doesn't allow you to leave LeBlanc. I do social stats like kindness. That's good. That is good. But I still have a lot of time. Like I would be worried because you're still recalling what happened in the past. If you were, because eventually, this is not a spoiler, eventually you reach modern time, quote unquote, like the current time. Okami can't solo elite enemies. Like when I'd be worried if you said, oh, I'm in current time, because again, the game eventually reaches when you're being investigated. If you were in a really bad spot at that time, I would be worried, but it's not really that bad. I think you can manage. If you plan out everything really well, you can manage.
Thanks. Hurry over to school.
I really like Sojiro.
Oh. Already? If anything, we're running late. You better hurry on out. You're gonna.
I really like his VA and everything. His character is really cool as well. I was going to say something that would be a spoiler, so I won't say it. Jogen Jaya. One thing that I hope Persona 6 does, that I really enjoyed Persona 5 doing, is that they base it on a real place.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
It's not Shibuya that the little kid is in. It's in. What's the name of it? I'm going to make some videos soon. I'm planning on making some videos. I'm recording this, but I'm not sure if I will say anything. Oh, here's this stupid bitch.
Hey.
I'm not sure if I'll make videos. Maybe just a summary of the playthrough. I'm also doing a farming simulator playthrough that I'm going to make videos about it. But it's going to be very fast, just explaining over it. I plan on making Persona 5 streams every 2 weeks. Also, I'm not sure if you're on the Discord. In the description there's a Discord where I warn about the the streams and everything. One thing the Persona Royal did really good as well is change the Ginza line. Is introducing the characters at a much better rate. On the original Persona, the characters just popped up. Here you see the characters walking around and interacting on their daily lives before you start talking to them, which sounds much more believable, which is really nice.
Oh man.
The characters that don't just pop out of anywhere. Is it not? Let me check real quick. Dang it. Oh yeah, it's not a hyperlink because YouTube gets pissy about it. But I think if you... Let me see. If you put it on your browser, if you copy and put it on the URL, it'll invite you. I didn't do it because YouTube gets really mad when you put links for other websites on it.
What do you want?
For real? One thing that I also love about this game that is so funny, thank you by the way, is that this game goes from, oh, there's this teacher that is raping girls and is a really annoying motherfucker, to there's an artist that copies artwork and sells them for profit. Like the difference is alarming.
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be. Out of service. The sign was for the school.
Yeah, exactly. I forget names a lot, but thank you. Exactly that. Yes.
Hey. Hey.
One thing that I don't like about the remake of Persona 4 that they are making, that ATLUS showed some screenshots, is there's no aura. Same thing with Persona Golden, where a bunch of the aura that Persona 4 had, they completely removed it. Like they made the game look too much like Persona 5. I think they conflated making the game better looking with strapping the game with all of its style. Which is not something that I can argue in Persona 3, because I think they didn't do that in there, if I'm not mistaken. Like the game's still really blue.
Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
6 will take a long time, dude. They just announced it. Just so you have an idea, if I'm mistaken, from the time that they announced Persona 5 to when it launched, it was like 5 years. Play Persona 3 Reloaded. I tried playing Persona 3 Original, the PS2 version. PS2 version?
What?
No, it was another version.
Don't you dare tell me.
It's very... I like that they remade Persona 3 because the original game was very old.
Hold him there.
But
As it's his turn to die.
Persona 4, for example, in my opinion, is really not needed. They really just want to cash grab on it. But play Persona 3 Reloaded, it's not much of an issue. Again, there are some differences that they made to the game that I believe. Oh, Persona 5 Revival. I think that's the remake, the one they were going to launch soon, aren't it? Isn't it? I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure how the game will look like. Finish playing 5, then go play 3. And if Persona 4 launches at a good state, I'd recommend it. And if it's not much very expensive as well. Because I fear they'll try to crash grab Humingo style on Persona 4. Like put $80 or something. Because of, I don't know, GTA. ATLUS has this thing where they think they're like the coolest fucking company ever. Or happy birthday, Daniel. One thing that people, if you're going to play Persona 4, one of the reasons why the community really freaking loves Persona 4 is because Persona 4 explores the characters much more. Persona 5 has, you have the social links and everything, but in Persona 4, and this is not a spoiler or anything, each palace is a character that becomes part of your party. So the palace that you're exploring is every dialogue, everything you explore is surrounding the conflict of the character. So it's not your enemy that you're exploring. It's not your enemy that you're trying to change. It's your own friends. So it's much more personal, and that's why a lot of people, and that's one of the biggest critics to, exactly, a bit like Futaba. One of the biggest criticisms that people from the community had of Persona 5 is because of that. The characters, your relationship with them became a little bit more superficial due to you're not exploring them, you're exploring just an evil guy.
Sona.
Oh, I don't have the gun yet.
Sona.
Are you going for romance in your route?
With this power,
With any of the girls?
what?
The anime. I've never watched it, but people say it's so bad. Because much like many anime, it's rushed. They couldn't make it. Again, this game is like 200 hours to beat if you play it reading everything and with calm. So they cut a bunch of stuff. And they made, if I'm not mistaken, the anime explores the the route where you date every girl that you can. So the anime is really rushed, and then they try to depict Joker as this womanizer, which again technically on if I'm mistaken, the lore-friendly route is that he dates the blonde girl, if I'm not mistaken. That is the quote-unquote canon romantic interest.
All right.
But in the anime, it was just every girl. So it was a rushed execution of the main story, and then a rushed execution between his relationship with the girls. It was a train wreck. It's not a good anime. It did not make justice to the game, not one bit.
Whoa. Damn it.
Where's the kitty cat?
Whoa.
I'm not sure if in Royal they made Morgana more useful. I'm not sure. Because it's so bad.
Again. Whoa.
Such a bad character. The main parts of anime are the anime scenes in the game. Yeah, they just reused a bunch of stuff.
Come on, man.
I agree with you.
Hell? Huh? Huh? What the?
Huh?
Yeah. What is this thing?
Yeah. The characters that come after the main Shujin Academy, they're much better characters in my opinion. I really like, I almost said a character that is not in the game. That you haven't seen yet.
You have to believe me.
But the characters that come after it are much better. I really like Futaba. I really like Futaba.
It's fourth period already.
I like Haru. I really like Akechi. He's the goat. I love him.
Well. What are you doing?
Penis.
Damn shadows.
Next up. Let's go. There.
Zoro, show your might.
I think it's later that we can change
That's the most.
his that you can control them.
My other self.
Why does Joker still be friends with Akechi even if he slanders you? If I'm not mistaken, it's he defends it with the fact that if you're kind of like Kira in Death Note, if you're close to the guy that is investigating you, you can have an idea of how much intel he has on you. So you can keep up with like what he knows, what he doesn't, and then you can plan ahead. If I'm not mistaken, that's the the idea that the Phantom Thieves have,
You're evolving as a thief.
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, now then.
Persona, no. Stats. Tactics. Act freely. No. Orders. How do they change it? Tactics. Direct commands. Morgana tells you to hang out with him initially. On the pills. Yeah, yeah.
No!
I'm not sure what they changed in the game.
Hold on a sec.
Because on the original game, you cannot have Akechi on your party. Later on, you can on Royal. So I'm not sure how they changed the story to accommodate that. I don't have the gun yet.
Persona! Go down!
Witness my resolve! Take this!
It's not my first time playing Royal. It's my second time playing Royal. I played Royal until like the middle of the game,
It's time.
and then because I have it on PS4, and then I stopped because I just didn't have the spark on me. Again, it's a very long time committed game, but but I thought it would be a cool game to play on stream. There's a rivalry between Ryuji and Morgana. More because they don't like each other, like they don't see each other's way. Their personalities is very
Let's get away before more show up.
are very opposite to each other. Ryuji is crazy nigga motherfucker, and Ryo Morgana is this gentleman that tries to be a gentleman. So that's why there's a bunch of clash between them.
This way!
But if I'm not mistaken, by the end of the game, again, I'm not sure if that's a spoiler, they become like really close. But again, it's not my first time playing Royal. That's why I'm forwarding everything. I already know the story.
We're here.
I may start letting the characters talk when we pass Futaba, because I may get new dialogue and stuff. Because again, I started playing around Futaba's palace.
Did we make it?
I think you need to do this special thing. Again, as I was talking to Ichigo, you need to, if I'm not mistaken, you need to get the red-haired girl level to the max to unlock the next semester, and then Akashi, when the story progresses, will join you. Again, I don't want to explain too much. Again, I know the lore of the game because Ichigo hasn't played, is currently playing the game. Is it 3 requisite? It's the red girl. Okay, thank you. I did not know that. I thought it was only 1. Which character is Justice again? Oh, it's I know. I won't say it, but I know which one it is, if I'm not mistaken. I can look up online. Let me look up online real quick. I won't show because I don't want to show spoilers. How do you unlock third semester Persona 4-5 Royal? Reach rank 9 with the counselor by November 17th. You must avoid original game bad endings during November and December story choices. True, there's a section to the guy that is playing the game. There is a section that is really important that you give the right answers when you catch up with the current story. Do not be afraid to look up the answers online. I did the same when I was playing because I was scared of losing my save. But the game prompts you to save before doing that, so it's not that bad. But it's like 3 questions that the character does that you need to answer correctly. But yeah, you only need rank 9 with the counselor confident. With Maruki. Counselor and Faith are hard X, but unless you rank 10 Justice, you can start awakening. But yeah, apparently, according to the internet, you only need level 9 with Maruki to unlock it. Remember when this game launched and everyone was saying different stuff because everyone was afraid of losing the third semester? It was so funny. Like the requirements changed like 5 times. One thing that worries me is what the themes of Persona 6 will be, because the theme, the main color is green. Apparently it will be like very spooky-ish, because if I'm not mistaken, on the trailer it shows like a cemetery. It shows some graves and stuff, so it'll be like dark and stuff. So I wonder if they'll go back to the theme of death that was from the 5th. Yeah, I use Brave. I use Brave for like years now. I really like its ad block. I know you can add it to other browsers, but Brave has so many built-in features that are handy. I really love Brave. Really love Brave. The guy that develops it, it's really base as well. Had to 2F. First time I played, I got so lost. Because the first time that I played this game, all the way back to like 2020, my English wasn't that good. My English was like, I was starting to study English for real. So I got really lost in this game. Head to the faculty office. I completely forgot where it is.
Hmm?
2B, 2C, 2D, 2E. It's to the right. Principal's office. No. It's not this one. It's this one, right? There we go. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Wait, what? I think the internet is largely assuming it's the Yokohama Foreign General Cemetery because of the iconography. So we may have a Persona set in Yokohama.
explain yourself?
It's interesting. Yokohama Prefecture is very much
Introduce yourself.
a countryside one,
Be
isn't it?
serious about-
I do hope they go back to the countryside. It would be cool if
You think
each
that's him?
game, like 3 was in the city, 4 was in the woods, 5 is in Tokyo, 6 will be in Yokohama. It would be cool if they alternate each and every game. Because of the fact that 4 takes place in a small town is very central to the plot of the game. And it's very important to current modern day Japan because there's a lot of towns and villages that have dwindling population,
What's wrong?
and they are very important to the economy because they're towns that supply a lot of the agriculture to Japan. But as in many cities around the world, especially in developing or developed economies, living the countryside is just capping yourself because all the opportunities in the biggest city, in the big city. It's about an hour south of Tokyo. Isn't the main port Kagoshima in Japan? Let me take the map. I freaking love to study. I freaking love geography. Let me take Earth. I should make a Google Earth stream. Just like exploring stuff. Tokyo, Hamamatsu, Gifu, Osaka, Kyoto, Okoyama. Where did you say it was? Yokohama, Fukuoka. I'm looking at chat. I'm trying to find again where it was. Third semester. Yokohama. Kinda lost. It's pretty much a prefecture of Tokyo, so it's not that good actually. It may be. When you said south of Tokyo, I thought it was like much farther away. I remember looking this place up. I had dreams of going to study in Japan. I studied Japanese for some time. I wanted to maybe try going to university there. This place has a lot of cheap housing, somewhat cheap housing, compared to like Minamoto or Minatoki, Setagawa. This main ring road is very expensive to live inside of it. But it's very, very fast to get to main downtown Tokyo. But yeah, if it's around here, it's probably not going to be very, very countryside-y. It would be cool. It would be really, really cool if it was in Yokohama, but in the past. If they made a game that it's like, kind of like, what's the name? It's a Shin Megami Tensei game that takes place in like the 1900s. I forgot the name. Now, I think I have downloaded the game as well. They launched a remaster of it. A remaster? Yeah, it's a remaster. But it takes place during 1900s Japan. It would be really cool if there was a Persona that isn't set in the modern world, but I don't think it would work well. I'm not sure. I think it would be cool.
It's just
Head to the rooftop.
we did something.
Ryuji called us there, wasn't it? Oh, Haru. This is what I say. This is Haru. By the way, that the guy that probably hasn't seen her yet. She's a character that will be important, But for example, in the first game, she appeared completely out of nowhere. You did not see her in the school. She's a Shujin character, Shujin student. She appeared out of nowhere. It had like a preamble of her right before you met her, and then she appears out of nowhere and start interacting with her. You become friends with her. So again, this game introduces the characters much more gradually, which is much more enjoyable.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here, like, I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
I don't remember, is Ryuji's blonde hair natural or does he dye it? Or, because I don't remember if his family, if he's like, mixed with a white person. It's painted.
Figured as much.
Saw her watering the plants, yeah. That's a very, not saying much, but that's a very important aspect of her.
Then again,
But
you're in the same
isn't,
boat.
if I'm not mistaken, Japan, they do force people who are like blonde or have like more brown looking hair to also paint it them black. If I'm not mistaken, even people, I saw a short about it. Even people who are blonde, like they're happas and everything, that her mom or her dad dated a white person and their hair is blonde, they force them to paint it black. Obediently return home. Also, something that is interesting. You see how to watering these plants. In the original Persona, there was no plants here. Like these rooftop plants appear right when you start interacting with her, and then they get like retconned into the game. Again, they improved the world building a lot in Persona Royal.
Hey, I got a call from the school.
Yeah, the uniform reinforcement is so lax. It's really funny. Every important character dresses is slightly different. It's like JoJo.
Look, just
Is it geographically accurate? So, for example, the Shibuya and Ginza line match up with Shinji Academy is real. The depiction, when you get the real map, like a big red map that you can see, the location where the places are accurate, but the school is based on nothing. If I'm not mistaken, if you go there, it's like the place where this school would be. It's like a football field or something. But everything else in the map is somewhat close to reality. The reason ATLUS made a game in Tokyo was because of the 2011 tsunami, if I'm not mistaken. I remember watching a guy talking about that. 2011 tsunami happened when they were still preparing how they would make the game, deciding how the themes and everything. And they decided that, because every game before that is vaguely Japanese, but they never tell you where it is. Persona 3 and 4 happen on fantasy places. But they felt compelled to make a game in Tokyo to like uplift their national spirit and stuff, something like that. They felt that they needed to depict Japan in some way, so that's why they chose Tokyo, and they made it very akin to Tokyo. Everything, all the places are very close to real life. Like this neighborhood where you have LeBlanc is based on a real one, if I'm not mistaken. Like LeBlanc is not a coffee shop, but it's based on a real place. There was even an issue where a bunch of tourists would go there and the locals were getting really mad because there was a bunch of nerds
Look,
hanging
isn't that
around
her?
being weird.
Please, take my seat.
Is it? I didn't know that. The Yogen Jaya was
My station.
that different.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
I remember that there's memes that she's racist, but I'm not sure why. Again, I did not play the game enough. Why they have memes about her being racist? Uh. That's cool. I did not know that. Did Atlas ask for permission to use the shop before, or did you just base on it and did not ask the owner? So was there always Japanese language option in all the games? I think yes. Every game has Japanese and English dubs, if I'm not mistaken. I think the original 3 did not have it in English. I think it was the first one, like the really first one, was Japanese only, but Persona 3 has like 5 different releases. But the game became... It was kind of a cult classic back then. People... Like Shin Megami Tensei guys were really underground. 1 second. My bad, my mama was asking what type of burger I wanted. What was that? What was that one? I forgot. It was the. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary define as the chief factor in the progress. The Devil's Dictionary. Let me see the log. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 36.5 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. Do not tell me, please. Do I have the chief factor in the progress of the human race?
This is it. Correct.
Thank you. I actually liked answering these ones because they tell you some funny some funny curiosities.
Hey there, Takamaki.
Like in the original game, if you got like a single one of these wrong, progressing would be so difficult. Some of the questions are so absolute. What do you mean? Like, new research came up about this stuff? Did they talk? I remember that there's one about that the quote-unquote female pope, because it's relevant to Makoto's persona. But if I'm not mistaken, it's just an urban legend because there's no historical background to it.
If a huge
Like, they
castle
are so
Cat really
random.
exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time.
They are very much, yes. But I think that's the fun part of them. I remember in the original game, I think kindness and guts were like one of the most difficult ones for you to to advance, to train. Yeah, yeah. Knowledge is... Because if you don't have higher enough knowledge, you can talk to Makoto, which is very funny. It's not Makoto. I'm getting the names mixed, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Makoto? I think I'm getting her name wrong. The very smart girl that becomes a girl boss in the
Look,
in
it's the castle
the
from yesterday.
palaces. I'm looking for something. That my mom needs real fast. I'll be back real fast. Bad. By the way, is the audio okay? Like, is it too loud? She requires knowledge 3 to start the confident, and a max charm to finish. You need max charm? Oh, true, you need max charm to finish. That's true. Charm is very important with the female ones. You need charm to start the chess girl as well. I always liked her. She's so cute. I like her. I like the fortune telling girl. She's really cute as well.
Man, this place
But in
is
every
creepy as
game that I
always.
try to romance a girl, it failed. I'm not sure if it's because I chose the wrong option or because I'm kind of retarded, but every girl that I tried romancing in my runs of this game, I always failed. In this game, I may try to romance Vitaba. I'm not sure. Follow Morgana. Now it's when we see the quote-unquote students being tortured.
Shoot.
Thief assist. Oh.
Show me your true form.
Hifumi, could you juggle my memory? Who's Hifumi again? Hifumi is the chess girl, right? She gives what's her ability again? Again, it's years since I played this game. My bad.
Something else.
Q.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
I don't remember her abilities. If I'm not mistaken, it's about like composition. If I'm not mistaken, like, oh, remember it being around strategy, but if I'm not mistaken, her abilities are really good. They're very worthwhile. If I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't mind if you looked up online, like what each level of her gives you. That type of thing I wouldn't mind someone checking. I would check that, for example. I wouldn't mind.
All right.
In my opinion, it's very different from like
Why?
playing pre-done run where some people do that, where they
The
follow
shadows
guides
probably won't come in here.
to play the game. I'd understand if it was the first one. Because I prefer to keep it English because it's the language that all my internet presence was built on.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there.
It's where I mainly interact with. For example, my mother language is Portuguese. I'm Brazilian. But I do, ever since I started learning English around 2020, 2021, when my English started becoming usable, I stopped watching content in Portuguese. I stopped interacting with people on the internet in Portuguese. Let me explain a little bit. I have a Twitter account that I try to keep detached from from Orpheus. But if you look on the Discord, you'll probably find out my Twitter. I made my Twitter back in 2023, and I started talking in English there. And then all of my friends from so on, because it's the only social media that I have, speak English. I speak English on the internet a lot. And trust me, Brazilian people are not very kind. They're on the internet mainly. Also, English is international language. A lot of people can come to the stream and watch it. It gives more range. It gives me an outlet to try my English as well, to make use of it. So those are the main reasons.
Now then.
Like, for example, Unpixel is a German guy, but he also tries to keep his chat in English because he wants everyone to be able to watch it and enjoy his streams. So that's one of the reasons as well. I can interact with it.
Oh, the wage.
Security level. I never got this at 100% in the first game. It was so easy to get it to 0. It's such a...
I'll reveal your true form.
It's kind of a useless system in this game. These guys, if I'm not mistaken, they're weak to... Physical? Was it physical? Let me try Gladi.
I should have done it. Yes. That's it.
I understand if it's another game. Again, if it was the first one, I'd be okay if someone followed a guide, because that one, you really have little time. You have a very limited amount of time in that game. No, it's not physical. Oh, these ones are fire, if I'm not mistaken. They're weak to fire. But if it's like, I don't know, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Three Houses? Three Kingdoms? I don't remember now. I've never played it,
It's time.
but I wouldn't mind. If it's another game, I really don't mind using guides. For example, I play a lot of map games, like Paradox map games, like Victoria 2, I needed to like study for 5 hours before I even booted up the game. Before my first playthrough of Victoria 2, I spent 5 hours just watching a bunch of videos about how to play the game properly, how the economy worked. Really? Oh yeah, yeah. If I didn't use the guide, I would have missed third semester. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's this?
Like if it's stuff the game keeps hidden as well, I don't mind it. Like the game never tells you, oh, if you want to access the new... That was something that people got really mad when this game launched. That the game never tells you.
Hey.
The game never tells you how to unlock the third semester. And a lot of people got mad, like, because they were doing, like, they played 100 hours. I remember seeing a comment about this guy. Oh, I already played 100 hours of the game. I'm basically at the end. You're telling me I'm going to get the bad ending? And the guy that made the game was like, yeah, there's nothing you can do anymore. Because people were really mad because you paid for a game that you know has more content, but the game never tells you the conditions, never told you the conditions to get the new content. So people got really mad because of that when Royal first launched.
You have the gun with you, right?
I did watch 5 hours of videos before playing the game, but it was so important because it's a very complex game. I'm not sure if you've ever played Victoria 2, but for example, if you do not, if the first thing that you do is not building up bureaucrats in your country, you fucked up your game. For example, there's a lot of these old games, especially map games, strategy games, where there's these rituals that you need to do before every playthrough, that people who are part of the community just internalize it so much that just a complete newbie, a person gets completely lost. It's Victoria 2. Victoria 2. Yeah, they should have. There was no. For example, I'm not sure if they did that, to be honest. But ATLUS should have like released an announcement when the game launched, saying, "If you want the new content, do this." Like no spoilers, do this. You know, which is something that they did not do, and people got really mad because of that.
How about that? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife.
You know, people were alone in the shadow.
All right.
One thing that I like about Persona 5 as well is the gun system. It is different. It's different from other turn-based RPGs. Of Persona Royal, no. I got them because I wanted to look at them, because I wanted to try them a little bit. Because the first game I bought the vanilla edition, and all of these DLC personas were DLC, you had to pay for them, but Royal gave them to you, so I wanted to try them out, but I ended up deleting them because I just wanted to look at them and see their animations of their abilities. Came here to hear the music, stayed here because I love the gameplay. You're talking about Persona.
Persona! Go down!
Like Persona, I I bought the game. Again, it was the first game that I bought on PS4 because I remember people. I even knew. I watched a bunch of videos about like, oh, games they hide information. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I won't say anything because it's a spoiler. I cannot say that. But I knew the ending of the game before I even played the game, and I completely forgot about that. But I knew people spoke really good stuff about Persona 5, so I bought it. Freak you!
I can't believe this. Nice one. They can't land a hit.
I pressed. Wait, no. Do I have a gun?
The enemy's down. We're getting out of here. You ready?
Persona! Ravage them!
That hit their weakness.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Come forward. Lather south. Me. We're getting out of here. You ready?
Let's go. Go down!
That hit their weakness. Two enemies remaining. Don't let the guard down.
You're mine.
The enemy's down.
Persona! Ravage them!
The enemy's down.
Let's go.
I'm on half health. It's the tutorial. I won't face many enemies
Their weakness.
moving forward. I know the ending, but the thing is, it doesn't spoil anything because you need to play to get there. Yeah. Do you know the bad ending or like the good ending? Because Persona Royal, I have no idea how the good ending is like. Like I know it's very happy, everyone is happy, like every good ending. But there's two good endings. There's the original good ending, and there's the new one that they released with the third semester.
Only one more. Let's go.
Yeah, Arsene is kind of ass. He has too much weakness. He has two weakness. I don't remember if the original one he had weakness to ice, but compared to a lot of personas that you get really fast, he's really bad. Because that's the idea. If you make the main persona really good, people aren't going to interact with the mixing and changing persona mechanic too much.
Looks like we cleaned up here.
I think that's by design.
Okay.
The only thing Morgana is good for is to use him as a healer when he's not in the party, to abuse his AP and healing ability.
Listen, there's a distinct
that's
flow
true.
to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is
You can. When you... Let me show you.
first knock down all the enemies.
Let me just... When you open the menu, there's skills. You can use skills outside of battle. Especially if it... I think only healing ones.
Let's go.
Right here. You go here, the first option skill is you can use healing outside of battle. It's extremely useful. Maybe that's why you're struggling a little bit. Is there any loot here? No.
Yeah.
If I were to ever do a challenge run on this game, it would probably be Arsene only on Joker, yeah. Because you take away the main power mechanic of the game. Like the only way for you to get like real good personas, again, the main characters are like really just support, because their personas are kind of ass, all of them.
What's this?
Only if you get like them to level 10 and they will get their special persona, only then they become kind of okay. But Arsene, the only good thing about Arsene is that because he's a low level, you can do a lot of manipulation with the gallows on his stats. That's a good thing, but it takes like a bunch of money and a bunch of time for you to build a good Arsene, and you're going to have a really tough time the first like 3 until you unlock the gallows, and then you have to pour billions and billions of yen to make him usable. And it doesn't take away from the fact that he's weak to 2 elements. Oops. Yeah, you can skill cards. Exactly, yeah. Those cards are something that is really underused. Is it enemies? No, it's the guy's being tortured. This game has a bunch of mechanics that you simply do not need to make use of it. Like there's a billion vending machines in the game. You don't buy from them because they're bad. That's one thing. They do a lot of things that are nice, that are cool in this game, but a lot of them get overshadowed by better mechanics.
What?
What's this?
He does have Dream Needle for his sleep in early game though. So there is an achievement, isn't it, to buy everything from the vending machines?
Yes.
I only did that on. Persona 5, the original, is the only game I got platinum on PS4. I remember when Strikers came out. I tried it a little bit, but I did not like it. I played the demo, I think. It's not my style of game.
Persona.
I think this is a losing battle, isn't it? You can't win this one.
There's more.
Yeah.
Failure.
Although I should give it another try because I've always wanted to like it, and I'll say that I did not give it too much of a chance. My taste changed a lot from the last time that I interacted with Persona. So maybe nowadays I like it.
The enemy's dead.
Captain named Kid.
The enemy's dead.
Ravage them!
Witness my assault. Watch your health. When you get some breathing room, heal. Hey, you're in danger. Pull back and heal.
I am so
It just proves the Kamoshida ain't anything special.
I'm so jealous. So true. Partly because I don't like how I look, and because I don't want to dox myself. I really enjoy being a VTuber. I like if I had a 2D model, but it's very expensive. It's like 300. Like, for a very simple model, it's like $300. Just the drawing, and then you have to pay a rigger. 3D it's kind of sloppy, but I didn't need to pay anyone to have the model.
You have returned to the real.
Thank God, we're back.
I really love one thing that I've always loved about this game is the soundtrack is immaculate. It's freaking immaculate. Not only Persona 5, every Persona game has incredibly good music. But Persona 5 I really enjoy because I really enjoy jazz.
What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Favorite food? That's difficult. I really love burgers as a whole. I like burgers.
So, about this.
I
plan
quite
taking
enjoy
Kamoshida.
Japanese food. P3R. I haven't listened much to P3R music. I'm not sure how it compares to the original P3. But I quite catch it. But I quite enjoy the Persona 3 is cool because it's like kind of rapish, kind of hip hop, which is nice. But from personal taste, I prefer Persona 5.
You're home.
Oh, that's so annoying. Decker, take some time to send the next message because Stream Elements took out your message. It's probably because it was in all caps. I should really decrease its it's how trigger happy it is. Because any all caps message, it just bans you. It doesn't ban you, I think it just like deletes your messages. Morgana car sticker. Wait, what? Bonus content. I'll use it because it gives you good some items. Orlando fashion. May uniform. Ultramarine? What? Warhammer, what the hell? Oh, they already give you some lockpicks. Weapon. Black robe. Spad. Accessory. Life boost. All stats plus 3 is really broken. I was frothing my mouth over Akashi. Heat up, gun amp, less than. What is less than again? How do I compare it? Ah, details. Accuracy of all foes attacks except Almighty when surrounded. That is really good. Restore 5 SP after a baton pass. Evasion from criticals and magical attacks. Chances of being inflicted with ailments. Strength of all other attacks. Life boost. This is really good. More XP. 15% more XP, especially in the beginning of the game. I'll put this in on Joker and on Ryuji. I'll put the team glasses. Is there anything I can do? There's a book you can get from organizing this, don't you? So true, so true. I really love Akashi. I really love Akashi. Call me. I like her because she's cute. I don't remember. Can you romance the twins on V3R? Because you can spend time with them outside of I forgot the name of this place. No. Oh. I remember. I think on 4 you can romance the.
All right.
Earn bonus XP when fusing personas based on their kana, common rank.
How annoying.
Okay, quiet.
Does the girl that tries to kill herself ever become better in R? In the original one, I think she doesn't get better. Like if you ask Ann about it, she says, "Oh, she's in the hospital." Like the whole game, if I'm not mistaken.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too.
Quick travel. She does in vanilla and is ranked 9. Oh, true. That's true. Thank you for reminding me. They talk to each other when you finish her rank. Add to 2D.
Hey.
Ah. Stop bothering me, Ryuji. 2D. I like how Agar just restricts your soul from holding more persona and gives it back like he did a big favor.
Are you skipping out on...
I don't like Anne because she's too Valley Girl like,
That injury...
which isn't something that appeals to me. Find a third-year volleyball player. Where do you find him again? Is it this guy? It's on the other building? No. He's on the roof, right? If I'm mistaken, he's on the roof. I like shy ones. Like very demure girls. I find cuteness a much more attractive trait. No. Kawakami. I kind of I find her cute, but she's zoned. I really like Futaba. Futaba is kinda tomboyish in a way that I enjoy, but she's very reclusive as well, which is something I like. Very shy. But maybe out of all characters in this game, I may enjoy Haru the most. Isn't like a girl that I find attractive, IRL.
Yeah? Yeah.
I don't remember where you find this guy. At the front. I'm so confused because there's lag between your comment and what I see. Oh, he's in the courtyard, isn't it? No. What? No. First floor. Is this guy? It's this guy. There we go.
Sure.
Thank you. Find the first year volleyball player. I think this is the one that we find on the courtyard, right? Remember there's one that you need to go to outside to talk to him. I would like Makoto if it weren't for her talking about her ultimate dream to be a cop as a criminal. To her best friend and leader, a victim of police brutality. So true. This I don't remember where you find this guy the first year. It's in the second floor, right? Second floor is or the third floor because first year is on the third floor. There we go.
I can't do it.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
I mean, they were victims of police brutality, but that doesn't mean like, for example, oh, the police is like the police is corrupt. But her dream is like, and even her, like her mother, if I'm not mistaken, died due to police corruption or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Her father. So the idea is like, is that she isn't against police, nor is anyone from the Phantom Thieves. They are just really mad at people who exploit the system. Like their main enemy is a politician, but they aren't against politics, you know. Like they understand that there's adults that are bad people, and there are adults that are normal people, cool people. Do I need to sleep again? No. Is it today when Morgana comes up? No. When does Morgana becomes our cat? Just kill yourself already.
What? Oh, I'm in the...
Are you hurt? And she has a massive bruise on her face.
Damn it. What the hell?
Really? Holy frick. Sure, sure. It's there for you guys to play.
Don't be so rough with me.
Something, not to brag myself, but something I developed on stream. If you look on the channel, I took like a year break because I had some issues. But like last year I developed the thing for it to play sounds and everything. It's pretty cool. I tried making it play videos as well, but I couldn't manage to. But I think there's a way to do it. Can I now buy stuff? No. The game does take a long time to give you freedom, doesn't it? Oh, they were. It was more psychological stuff. I had some brief period of depression after I lost my job. But it wasn't because of the job. It was like before it. It was like some relationship related stuff. And then for some time I just didn't stream because I didn't feel like it, and then I came back a couple months back. I should follow a girl. Like a creep.
Stop!
It's pipe. Apparently the buzzer didn't work. If I remember, the buzzer didn't work because it's too loud or something.
I really don't get... I don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. It just took my time. It just took my time.
You're late. Where have you been? Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influence.
Is it now that Morgana shows up? I think it is. Feeling pretty burned out. Oh, I think the Discord one is for the Streamlabs, but it doesn't work. It should send you the Discord channel link. I think it doesn't work because it conflicts with the.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government.
It doesn't work because it conflicts with my own chat code. If I'm not mistaken, it's because of that it doesn't work.
The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option.
Did I just hear a... Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down!
Do a flip.
Hey, what's... Come on.
Through the practice building.
Hey, what the hell?
It's because I'm powering through everything. I'm not reading anything. Since I already know the story.
Class is still in session.
Like, if you remove, to be very honest, if you power through everything, if I'm not mistaken, the time to beat this game originally was like 100 hours. If you just don't listen to dialogue or anything, it's like 50 hours. Again, it's still a very long game. Because like, there's AAA games that sell for $60 that has like 30 hours of content. And this game tends to be either slightly cheaper or the same, but you still have a long time to enjoy it. But I think you were enjoying the story much more than I was. Again, it's just because I already know what happens.
That hurts.
Mishime's it's another character that I really like because he's really funny. And I kind of relate to him because I'm kind of a retard as well. Oh, you use Game Pass.
I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida.
Game Pass is a good option. I'm not sure if I can say this on YouTube, but this game pirated. I pirated this. I have the game on PS4, so I didn't want to buy it again. Really, I remember that he's quite of an early confidant, isn't he? But I believe, it's because I believe you can only spend time with him at night on weekends, if I'm not mistaken. So it is really difficult to find him. But by the time of your game, I think he appears in the red light district during the night. Yeah. I remember he being quite difficult to spend time with. He's very difficult to come by. And I think his abilities aren't very good because it depends on how popular you are, if I'm not mistaken. Like, oh, if you're famous, you get like a bonus. I don't remember his things well, but that isn't very good because your fame is very dependent on the period you are at the story. like where you are.
The moment we cross over, we'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Although I hate a fortune teller, she literally scams you. Yeah, but you learn later why. I won't tell you why.
All right, time to bust.
I really like her. I find her very cute. And just so you know, you'll get your money back. I think that's not that big of a spoiler. You get your money back as you progress with her.
All right, let's make it. Yeah.
Loading in this game is so much faster as well. Persona 5 normal, the regular vanilla. The first one
Hey, look.
had so many loading screens, it took forever. Yeah, that's true.
Damn it.
It's really slow as well because a lot of the characters from the Red Light District, like Mishima that appears there, the journalist, her, they're very time sensitive compared to a lot of other characters, and because they appear during the night, you can talk to them. Actually, no, that doesn't make much sense. But like, it's quite difficult to come by with them. But again, you don't need to worry so much. You're like in the middle of the game. It's not that bad. You still have a lot of time.
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? There's another use for hold-ups, besides in other... If you... In fact... Well... We're all locked down! That was incredible, Joker! Well, something along those lines. Sorry! Well, wait, what? What?
Pixies are from Welsh. Folklore, isn't it?
What was that just now?
Welsh or Irish? I want to go to a new game because because I want to replay the game. Yeah, that's fair. But I don't think you will need. It's Welsh, yeah. Changing personas.
Persona. Pixie. You're mine.
Don't tell me.
Persona. There.
I think I can't get them because they're too high level yet. I think they are like level 4. Let's try. Y'all did a hell of a job cornering me like this. I gotta ask, how do you work out? They're gloomy. Hey Sunny, if something bothering you, I'm willing to give you a listen. It smells sweaty. Yeah, it didn't go too well. Oh, they are. I think it's later that they appear because there are some that if you try to get them, if they're too high level, they just scuff you off. But I should have killed them. I don't remember these questions very well.
Of course it is. Only
At the beginning, they are so weak to for you to get them.
Incredible.
But yeah, they do work for fusions as well. Is it? I swear that you couldn't like if you're like, remember there's that goo that you can try to do it, but sometimes they're too high level for you. I swear there was something like that. Oh yeah, no. There's an ability that lets you get them, right? Because for I think it's for fusions that I'm talking. You can pay for extra to get a shadow that is a higher level than yours. I don't remember when you unlock that, but you unlock that, and I think it's the full confident. I'm thinking about fusions. If I'm not mistaken, there are some there's an ability. I'm not sure if you have it at, but there's an ability that you can get that when you do a fusion, you can get personas from a higher level than yours. That you pay an extra fee for each level that they are higher than you. If I'm not mistaken, that's the thing. How do I approach this? How do you hide again? I think it'll prompt when you can.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Use wind to hit its weak point.
Let's go.
Oh, I see. I see. I'm on computer. I'm on computer. I have visual man.
Joker took one out. All right. Witness my resolve. Zoro, show your might. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am.
Let's kill them.
This'll end. Game over.
It's a step forward.
One thing that I still don't understand really well is the billiards. The billiards and the other bar games that you can play.
I'll reveal your true form.
I remember watching a bunch of videos about it, but it was so confusing.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
You can't get a fusion higher than your level. Then I must be confusing myself with what I'm saying. I must be confusing myself. Billiards, the one where you can play on the new area, where there's like the jazz club and everything. I think it's Akechi that introduces you to it. Yeah, you can like call your friends to play billiards with you, and then you can increase their friendship level or something like that. It increases their damage and stuff.
Persona! Pixie! You're mine.
They're all knocked down. That was
stay there.
incredible, Joker.
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Let's go.
All right.
That enemy was really.
Wait, can I equip stuff on Morgana now? Yeah. accessory. Let's put XP on him for now. Okay.
There's 2 enemies. Don't underestimate them.
Let's go. Go down.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
This one I intend to be very long. I intend it to be like a very long stream. I intend to go. What are we now? We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. I intended this to be like very long, like 5 hours. But if you want to go, like, you can. Like, I'm very thankful that you came up. You came to spend your time with me. But like, if you're going to, the stream is going to be like 5 hours, like 3 hours more. But if you have to go, it's okay, dude. I'm very thankful for you showing up, like very, very, very much.
Now I'm even more charming.
What does this one do? Oh, it's
Okay.
ailment
A
stuff.
stylish victory. Oh,
All right.
Oh, it already changes. That's cool. In the first game, you had to do it every single time. Anime, I really like Yojo Senki, Tanya the Evil. It's like my all-time favorite.
This is that
But
place from
I
earlier.
also have a tendency to enjoy any slice of life anime. Like Non-Buri,
Aren't there even more
K-On!,
shadows here than before?
Butch the Rock. Furian is really good as well. Furian is kind of a little bit slice of life. This is shonen, but it's a slice of life shonen.
yes.
Oh, I should have saved.
Okay, let's go.
Yojo Senki. It's an isekai where there's a guy, he's a salaryman, and he's killed and he's an atheist.
Now,
But God goes like, "Oh, why don't you believe in me?" And then he goes, "Oh, because there's no need in the modern world. People are too comfortable in science and stuff." So God goes, "Okay, so if you're comfortable, I'm going to put you." He makes another world where this guy becomes a little girl, and there's magic. So, but it's not like medieval. It's like the 1920s. And the nation that he borns into is going to go to war. So they conscript magicians, and he's basically a magician in this army, and it's about the conflict. It's really what I like it is because it's in a period of time that I really enjoy.
come on, Carmen. Let's give him hell.
Not really, not really. It was like God, like the Abrahamic God, but it's not actually the Abrahamic God. The comic, it says that it's like just a god. And he makes another world for this guy where he's a little girl that does magic, and he has a tough time. It's Yojo Senki. Let me write in chat real quick. It's like this. In English, it's Tanya the Evil. Yojo Senki.
What's the plan?
I like it very much.
Dance, Carmen. You did it. They've fallen flat.
I sent it on the chat. I'm not sure to tell you why specifically. I like the time frame. I like the character. I like his interactions with the characters.
come! Arcane! Ravage them!
It's very enjoyable. The second season launched recently.
Persona!
Like it launched, the first one launched in 2016, and then only now, like 10 years later, the second season is being released. They took a long time to release it.
Skull's been knocked flat. Persona! Carmen! You did it! They've fallen flat! Let's finish this! Finish 'em! How's that?
Check out this.
Oh, you mentioned Bleach. I have not watched Bleach because I'm not much of a shonen fan, but my brother really loves it, and it of all the shonens, that one is pretty good. It's pretty good. Imagine Ichigo is your favorite character then.
Which one you want?
I'll be very honest, I think I may stop the stream now. I'm really hungry and my food arrived. I may stop it right here. I'll save. I'll go until I can save, and I think I'll wrap it up for today.
All right.
What do you mean? Oh. I could make a pause, but I'm a little bit tired as well.
For business.
Today has been a little tough. I thought I'd be able to handle a little bit more.
Yes?
There's a lot of people who really like her because she's kind of emo, but I never got her appeal. She's nice with Joker, but I never liked emo goth girls too much. Yeah. That's 2 weeks without a stream. Maybe because maybe next week actually, because I'm planning. Usually I make three streams per week.
Write something.
But I did a poll on my server, and then some people said, "Oh, make longer streams and more streams." Because I usually stream for 2 hours. But I'm going to try to stream more often and longer. So I may stream Persona next week, because I'll like tomorrow, but like it'll probably be like Tuesday. I'll probably put in Tuesday because I played a little bit too little of Persona. But I'll probably increase the amount of streams to like 4 streams per week. Maybe 5, depending on the week. Because I have some videos to make as well. I'll do some shorts to post. So yeah, Ichigo, expect a Persona stream next Tuesday. I'll tell you that. I hope to see you next Tuesday. I think I'll settle on it. Next Tuesday, much longer stream because I'm really tired, really hungry. Thank you very much for coming out. It was very enjoyable. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Next Tuesday stream, there'll be other games as well. Yes, there will be a ping. There's some roles on Discord if you can. There's a channel with roles that you can get for. It is a little bit. It's it's almost 10 a.m. already. Uh, it'll be on the Discord. I warn people. There's the stream announcements role if you can get it. I ping people when I'm going to stream. And there's YouTube that I warn about it. There's Twitter. I tend to want to post the schedule on Twitter. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, girl. Guy, I got confused by bad. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you very much again.